Have you ever felt like your life was broken, scattered into pieces you couldn't put back together? That was Adrian's life, a man with scattered life, until he discovered something powerful. Life is a puzzle, and even broken pieces still belong. Adrian Cole stared at the worn-out box in front of him. It wasn't a box of money, nor a treasure chest, just an old cardboard puzzle box he had kept since childhood. Inside it were hundreds of oddly shaped pieces, each carrying fragments of color and design. As a boy, Adrian loved puzzles. He remembered sitting cross-legged on the carpet while his father knelt beside him, guiding him through the game. "Life is like this, son," his father would say, tapping a corner piece. "Scattered, confusing, but if you're patient and keep faith, it always fits together." Years later, his father was gone, his childhood warmth replaced with silence, and Adrian's life resembled nothing more than a box of broken pieces. At 35, he felt lost, drowning in failed jobs, broken relationships, and a hollow sense of meaninglessness. But something stirred in him that morning as he opened the box again. The puzzle was missing pieces, but that didn't matter. He felt a whisper deep inside. "Your life is the puzzle now. Solve it." Adrian realized that instead of chasing random goals, he needed to treat life like the puzzle in front of him. Find the edges, create a frame, and slowly build meaning from chaos. Every puzzle starts with edges. That was his father's first lesson. Adrian decided to look for the edges in his own life, the boundaries he needed to set, the foundation he could build on. For too long, he had drifted, letting life push him in whichever direction it pleased. Jobs that paid the bills but killed his soul. Friendships that drained instead of lifted. Habits that stole time and energy. So he began drawing lines. He wrote in his notebook, "No more jobs that suffocate creativity. No more pretending to be someone he's not. No more spending time with people who don't value growth." The edges were his first frame. Suddenly, the picture of his life wasn't infinite chaos anymore. It had limits, boundaries, and direction. When he quit his dead-end job as a clerk, fear stabbed his chest, but a strange relief followed. It was as if he had clicked the first corner piece into place. For the first time in years, he felt the edges of his life forming. Puzzles weren't solved randomly. His father taught him to sort pieces by color. Adrian began sorting his life into categories: health, career, relationships, purpose. He asked himself, what colors am I ignoring? His health was a mess: fast food, late nights, no exercise. His career was a jumble of attempts, never aligned with his passions. Relationships? Shallow, transactional. Purpose? A big blank. Instead of panicking, he took it one category at a time. He started jogging at dawn, not to lose weight, but to reclaim control of his mornings. He signed up for an online design course, remembering his love for creating art as a child. Each small step was like picking up a piece and placing it in the right pile. The picture wasn't clear yet, but it was less overwhelming. Every puzzle had missing pieces. Life, too, was never complete. Adrian faced disappointments. The girl he thought was the one walked away. A business idea collapsed within 3 months. Savings dwindled faster than expected, but instead of despair, Adrian remembered his father's wisdom. Even with missing pieces, the picture still shines. He stopped obsessing over perfection. If his career didn't explode overnight, that was fine. If love didn't come immediately, he wouldn't force it. The missing pieces didn't define the puzzle. They simply added mystery. As a boy, Adrian once jammed puzzle pieces where they didn't belong, forcing them until the image looked ruined. He realized he had been doing the same in life, forcing himself into roles, careers and expectations that weren't his fit. The corporate world? Wrong fit. Dating just to avoid loneliness? Wrong fit. Pretending to be confident while drowning in insecurity? Wrong fit. So he stopped forcing. He began to trust that the right pieces would fit without struggle. He turned down a high-paying job that clashed with his values. He chose solitude over fake friendships. The relief was immense. He was no longer breaking himself to fit a wrong picture. Months passed. With edges built, colors sorted, wrong fits removed. Adrian's life puzzle began to reveal an image. He wasn't rich, he wasn't famous, but he was aligned. His mornings were filled with running and reflection. His afternoons with design work that challenged and fulfilled him. Evenings with journaling, learning, and quiet joy. One day, a client stumbled across his portfolio online and offered him a chance to work on a big campaign. It wasn't luck, it was alignment. The pieces were clicking, even his relationships changed. Instead of chasing attention, Adrian radiated authenticity. People respected him. A woman he met at a community art fair, Elena, saw not a lost man, but a man rebuilding. They connected like two puzzle pieces waiting for years to meet. The picture wasn't finished, but for the first time, Adrian could see it. His life had meaning. One rainy evening, Adrian spread the puzzle pieces of his childhood box across his table again. It was incomplete, several pieces lost forever. When he looked at the half-finished picture, he smiled. He whispered as though his father were beside him. "I get it now. Life is a puzzle. Some pieces are painful. Some don't seem to belong. Some go missing. But if you keep building, keep believing, keep moving piece by piece, one day, you'll see the masterpiece you were meant to create." And Adrian, once broken and scattered, became the man who solved his life like a puzzle. And now I'll turn the question to you. What about your puzzle? Are the pieces of your life scattered? Are you searching for edges, sorting colors? Or maybe staring at gaps where pieces seem forever missing? Remember this, your puzzle doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. Your masterpiece is built not in a single day, but in every small choice you make, piece by piece. So stop comparing your picture to someone else's. Stop forcing wrong pieces where they don't belong. Trust the process, keep building, and keep believing. Because one day when you step back, you'll see it. The picture of your life was forming all along. And if this story has touched you today, let it be more than just words. Take one step, pick up one piece, and begin again. Your puzzle is waiting. Here are 5 lessons from Adrian's journey that you can carry into your own life. And find your edges, set boundaries. Define what you will and will not allow in your life. That's the frame where everything else fits. Sort your colors. Organize your priorities, health, relationships, career, purpose. Don't try to solve everything at once. Focus on one area at a time. Accept missing pieces. Life will never be perfect, and that's okay. Progress matters more than perfection. Stop forcing wrong fits. Don't twist yourself into roles, jobs, or relationships that don't align with who you truly are. The right pieces will click naturally. Keep building toward the big picture. Even when it looks messy, every small step matters. Over time, the masterpiece of your life will reveal itself. Carry these lessons with you, because like Adrian, you too can turn chaos into meaning, one piece at a time.